Hello guys, welcome to episode number 2 of our new city, Skylines city. And I hope you guys are having a great day. And we are going to be building our city in City Skylines today. And well, as you can see, we have already placed a building, and we are going to delete one of the buildings from last episode. If you are excited about this episode and do enjoy it, then please leave a like. It does massively help me out. By the way, in today's episode, we are going to be continuing to kind of just make the downtown area even better. Just continuing the grind of doing that, and starting to basically bring a few more kind of people into the city. We are going to start to build some houses in today's episode. I kind of said something about that in the last episode, and in this episode we will actually be doing it. Now, I want to know if you guys have any name suggestions for me for this city. As you can see, we are calling it North Coast City at the moment. That's just kind of a filler name. That's one that I thought of myself, but if you guys have any other ideas for city names, then please leave them down below in the comments. I read every comment, so yeah. Also, as you can see, we're just placing a few roads down, and we are going to start with that residential housing. By the way, I am here just after doing the first episode and recording, basically editing that, so I'm fresh off of that, so I won't be able to take on any of your guys' feedback or anything for next episode. But after this, at some point, either in the next couple of days, I will be recording episode 3, and I'll probably be releasing the next episode very soon. Releasing the first episode very soon, as I haven't released it yet. So as you can see, just going through these buildings, just trying to see what I want to place. And I really like these kind of buildings. I have been on the Steam Workshop, and I have got a few more New York buildings. They are called New York ones, but I feel like when I've looked at maps of this and looked at Google Earth and stuff, it's been very similar architecture styles. So we're gonna go for that kind of thing. I've not got the Broadway ones that I said about last episode yet, so I will be sure to do that between this episode and the next one. So, as you can see, just placing a few buildings down, just making it kind of work. And now we are going to continue to do that. Also, by the way, in the next episode, I think I'm probably either before the next episode or in the next episode, we're gonna do something to do with industrial. We're gonna start making the industrial area just so we can get the power, get the water, all of that kind of thing in. Because as you can see, the whole of the city is oh no. Also, I've made it so there can't be any fires, and buildings can't get abandoned. I'm not sure what the other thing I had was, but yeah, so we will add in fire stations when I find a fire station that I really want to use, we'll use it. And same with like police and stuff like that. But for now, nah. So, as you can see, we are just going to start building this kind of new area, and I'm going to get rid of these buildings because I think they're a bit too modern. I don't really like them, and I kind of prefer these buildings for this kind of area. I think, though they're modern, they're more kind of like 19th century than they are kind of new. We are going to be putting a couple of parking lots in today's episode. And I love parking lots, if you haven't noticed. One of my favourite things in City Skylines is to place a lovely little parking lot in. And as you can see, placing a little one there, and we are going to place a nice corner piece in there with I think I'm gonna go for a corner piece, or am I just I went for the corner piece and just put a nice little path going through there which kind of connects it all up. And so it is all very good. Putting these lovely trees in again. I really like these trees. Like I said, I'm gonna have a look at who makes these trees in a future episode. Before a future episode, I didn't have time to do that today, but hopefully I will for the next episode, which I'll probably edit today later. So as you can see, placing these parking lots, and I am going to get some more American roads, because you're probably like, oh, why are you using these just normal vanilla roads? I know. I kind of forgot to get the concrete highways, and I was like halfway through doing everything, and I'd done all of like the kind of the main bit of the road network. I was just like, oh no, I forgot them. So I just kind of thought, you know what, we'll be alright for now, and if we want them anytime in the future, we can just upgrade it all. As you can see, I'm using that big parking lot. That's kind of servicing the building opposite it. And we are going to try and kind of expand it, but here we're just doing a couple of little things. I think I end up tearing it out and then putting it back in. I'm not sure though. No, it's all good. So yeah, and I've got to say I really like the look of this area. If you look at pictures of Boston, there's a lot of greenery in Boston, and I want to try and match that in my city, and I feel like I've done that relatively well on the map anyway, as we just place a couple of these types of things, making this look like a really nice kind of area, and we finish off by popping those there. As you can see, everyone's complaining at the moment. Also, people are complaining about the police. So now we are going to just continue placing these boxy buildings, but bit of residential, a bit of commercial. Of course, we've not finished this area yet, but this is something that we'll probably come back to quite a few times over this series. It's never going to be finished, really. Here, these buildings collided, so I spent about, like, in real time, probably about 2-3 minutes trying to sort this out and make it so they don't touch, because it looked very weird from where I was sitting, at least. And yeah, so I tried to sort that out. As you can see, we've only got 115 people in the place. I think by the end of the episode we have 2. Don't worry about that. That's just because people are kind of complaining. And the thing is, I'm trying to make it so this city is, it doesn't matter if it doesn't have too many people. But as you can see, just placing it like this, and I think I have got it just about right. So placing these older buildings now, and they're kind of, they might be smaller, but I feel like this, like, back in, like, I don't want to say the olden days, but like back kind of like, I don't know, like 100 years ago, that like tall building that's like brick probably was one of the tallest buildings in the whole place. I feel like I want to have that kind of history still there. Like, I know we're making our own city, and it's not like Boston, because it's not. It's just kind of inspired by Boston. And really, this city, I just want it to kind of course, have its like own vibe, but also kind of look like it once was quite old. As you can see, just filling this area in with the concrete, and we will remove all these trees, of course, because it's quite unrealistic to have trees on concrete, let's be honest. I think I might have missed one, but I don't know. So just checking that there's no concrete going onto the places that I don't want, and then I fill this area in with concrete. And by the way, this concrete isn't staying. This is going to be gravel, because there's a few trees there, and we are going to get the I have got the curb props now. I forgot to get them before, and we do just bring that road down. I feel like the United States of America is probably like one of those places which is a nightmare for traffic. Not that I've ever been there, but like, it's just so gridded, and you'd think, wow, that's gonna be horrible to drive through. I'm sure it's better than it looks, but still. And in the end, we actually decide to put a parking lot where I'm putting the gravel. So the gravel is kind of an underneath thing. I do like the gravel. I think it looks really effective here, and it kind of gives you a bit of a change from whatever, like what the other textures are. I just love this kind of how my game is looking with this kind of like what I'm using. I think I'm using the like Rayta or something, map theme or something. So yeah, I really like it. I think it looks really good. So yeah, and as we quickly just like finish this whole area off by bringing in this parking lot, going to about the center, and bringing down this parking lot to about there, I think it just works, and we put a parking lot just there because I feel like there would be a lot of parking lots, because it's a lot of big buildings with like big businesses in, and like it's one of those places where I think it would have a lot of parking lots kind of in this area, as we just place down the usual parking lot. And I do want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, because I've really enjoyed making it. I'm loving this series so far. It's probably one of my favourite ever series that favourite ever City Skylines games that I've ever played, like even including the ones that I've done off YouTube. Like, I've done one series that I was going to put on YouTube, and that was fun, but it was nothing like this. This was brilliant, and yeah, I'm really enjoying this series. If you guys have anything you want me to add into the city, do you want me to add in different kind of things in the city, I can. So just tell me what you want in the city, and we'll try and place it. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just trying to use Move It. I'm still not a pro at Move It, but I feel like I'm getting slightly better. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and as we put some stuff in the car park here, goodbye.